Work with an embroiderer. Today's world demands efficient, timely service. That's where the client's cooperation kicks in. The service industry is so widely varied and too numerous to even list, yet it may well be the most important industry in our daily lives. These are the people you come in contact with every day. It might be the coffee served to you by a smiling waitstaff person, or the gas attendant that goes the extra step by genuinely wishing you a happy day. Think about the checkout person that double-checks the price of an item to help you save. Maybe you only see a person once, or maybe you do so every day and you might even get to know them as friends. They are there helping to make your day go smoother, to assist you in completing a task you may have been employed to handle, or even the one person that puts a smile on your face that day. Intimately experienced in the embroidery business as a sole proprietor owner of a 10-year-old company, every scenario from a rush job to embroidering an unlikely item has been dealt with. The service of providing embroidery in a home-based environment sometimes offers a more personal experience for the client, but it is still a business. The project to be worked on can only go as efficiently and error-free as the client is willing to work with the embroiderer. Before you start a project with an embroiderer, come prepared with the following: design to be embroidered. If you have a logo or a picture that you want embroidered on clothing, accessories, or other items, bring a hard copy of that design. That means the logo or picture printed on a piece of paper. It is possible to save logos or designs off of websites, but the quality is usually difficult to work with when digitizing. Digitizing is setting up the design for embroidery. List of items to be purchased for embroidery. If you are purchasing items from the embroiderer to be sewn, bring a list of sizes and quantities. A copy can be made for both the client and the embroiderer as a safeguard that the right items, sizes, and quantities are ordered and sewn. Items to be embroidered. If you are asking the embroiderer to sew items you have purchased, take the time to list each item and the type of embroidery for each particular item. A copy of this list can also be made for both you and the embroiderer as a check and balance. Questions come with whatever questions you might have regarding the actual size of the design, the colors of thread to be used, and where the embroidery will be placed on the item. Feel free to ask for a printout of the design, in actual size, to see if that is what you have in mind. There is nothing worse than getting your items back and being displeased with the final product. The embroiderer cannot read your mind. Trademark logos. It is against trademark laws for an embroiderer to sew and market these logos and designs unless the embroiderer is properly licensed. If you are representing a company or individual with a trademarked logo and asking to have it sewn, come with proper documentation that you have permission to do so. The embroiderer will want to make a copy of that documentation. Deadlines. Getting the project done in a timely fashion is important. Ask the embroiderer for a timetable of when the project will be worked on and completed. If it is a rush job, make that the first item of discussion to ensure it is even possible for the embroiderer to achieve. And this is where being the favorite client part kicks in. If you are asking for a rush job or a quick deadline, do not ask for this privilege after informing the embroiderer you have been meaning to call for the last couple weeks, but just had not gotten around to it. Being a favorite client will give you privileges in the world of the service industry. And, from the perspective of an embroiderer in a home-based environment, going above and beyond for those favorite clients is what makes a business successful.